Yo quiero one. Okay, we'll introduce you.
It's going to be very quick. Thanks for coming. That's it. That's all I got.
Good evening. My name is Tony Payne. As Director of the Huntington County Career and Technology Center, and on behalf of the administration, staff, and more importantly, the students, I'm excited to welcome you to our annual award ceremony. Thank you for sharing this event with us. The HCCTC Award Ceremony typically is the first event in a list of ceremonies of which these seniors will participate, including but not limited to baccalaureate and graduation from their home districts. These students have worked hard to reach this point in their high school career. This is your day. Please enjoy it and be proud to be part of the largest graduating class in CTC history.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Galak, and at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Kathleen McNally. Dr. McNally has over 25 years of experience in workforce education and development, and is an advocate for improving and promoting career and technical education across the nation. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kathleen McNally.
Thank you. How is everyone? Let's try it again. How is everyone? Great. Awesome. I am completely honored. Thank you for the introduction. How lovely. Completely honored to be here tonight with this exciting opportunity. You guys look great in your blue. How are you feeling? Are you feeling comfortable? I talked a little bit. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. So we're here tonight to celebrate your success. Thank you so much. And I'd like to start just with a few remarks about the kind of the scope of career technical education, so we can put this amazing time into context. Thank you so much. So I want to do that by first suggesting that, yes, we said 25 years in education, and most of that, from my experience, has always been a champion of CTE, or career tech, or VOTech, Anything where these talented people are using their hands, I'm all about it. I think it's absolutely the most important thing, and I think every student should have that experience. That being said, I want to share with you some numbers. The first is 53%. 53% represents, in Pennsylvania, the number of jobs that require, and it's growing by the day, that require skills beyond high school, technical skills, like these young folks have demonstrated, and less than a college degree, meaning that these folks are lined up for the sweet spot of work. The next figure up there is, oh, sorry, can we go back? Okay, so I think it's 32,000, it's a large number. That's the number of post-secondary credentials that CTE students have earned in a year. So they graduate and they just keep going and keep going. They go to trade schools, they go get apprenticeships, they go earn journeymen, etc. The next figure says $10,000, $10,000. That is the difference between an associate degree that you would earn in a CTE field compared to an associate's degree in a non-CTE field. And that is each year, the CTE associate's degree earns that much more. The last number is 65 million. That is the number of jobs nationally, and that is growing, that are unfilled because we don't have skilled folks ready. And guess what you're doing? You're making it happen. So I think we are excited to suggest that these students are well positioned to make it happen. And I want to acknowledge, I think, if we could, take a quick opportunity, because it's not just them alone that does this, right? You have friends, you've got family members, you've got our family, and you have your teachers. That's right. Would you join me in thanking all of them together? Thank you so much. Now, I'd like to invite this group to try an experiment, and you are welcome to join us in this experiment as well. There you go. Could you come up with a couple of your colleagues and help me out? Oh, thank you. Look at that. You went like this, and here they are. That's great. Come on up to the front of the stage. All right. Thank you. All right. So, in just a minute, I'm going to ask our potential graduates to stand, if you'll stand a little bit, to stand up, just like these gentlemen are doing. And I'm going to ask them, I'm going to give them two choices of things. And I'm going to ask them to make a decision. And they have to choose one. And the way they're going to show us what they're choosing is if they like the first one that I say better, or if that's their choice, they're going to take a step to the left. Would you do that for me? Demonstrate it. All right. And you're going to stand there. Excellent. Well done. Well done. If, on the other hand, you want to move back to your home base. There you go. If, on the other hand, they like the second choice better, if that resonates with them, they're going to take a step, they're going to show us by taking a step to the right. Yes! Okay, you can see it, man. We got like a little band action going here. That's great. Okay, so thank you. Want to stay up front? You mind staying up front? All right, great. All right, how about you stand? Let's do it. We're going to do it. Watch your head on the screen. On the screen. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Here. Yes, here. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to share the choices, and feel free to stand up and do it too if you want. I know you're not doing it. You're going to watch that. Okay, here we go. So here are your first ones. We're just going to warm up slowly. Ready? Okay, so two choices. Winter, you like that when you go to the left, or summer. Go for it. Where'd you go? All right, back to home base. Let's spread out. Come on out a little bit. Give yourself room. Okay, excellent. Okay, here we go. Ready? To the left, diesel truck. To the right, electric car. Oh yeah, folks. Well done. Back to the center. Loving that, loving that. Okay, we've got next choices. We've got to the left, beach. To the right, woods. I got to make a choice. One ground rule. Got to make a choice. Oh, all right, great. Back to your home base. All right, here we go. This is a fun one. If you prefer barbecue to the left, Italian to the right. Oh, little mashup over here. Yep, thank you. Back to your home base. All right, here we go. TikTok, Instagram. Oh, hey, gotta play. Did you didn't move at all? Now they're starting to cheat. Okay, back. Here we go. Next choice. To the left, cats. To the right, dogs. Oh, we got a dog crowd. I love that in the front row. Excellent. Okay, back. Two more. Here we go. Football to the left. Basketball to the right. Oh, wow. Oh, it's quick. All right, last one. Here we go. Back to your home base. If you choose more money, you go to the left. Oh, you're already moving. More money. Or to the right, more free time. Which one would you take? Oh, man. Mixed bag. Give it up. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Yep. So, thank you, potential graduates. Thank you, seniors. So what you might be asking is like, why did you do that? Well, there is a point to it. And the point is that these folks are ready to embark. This is an exciting time, right? They're like ready to stretch their wings. And I'll tell you, life is filled, and you, I bet will agree with me, with decisions all the time. You're always making choices. And sometimes it's an easy one, right? Like diesel truck, I think was easy for some of you. Yeah? And sometimes it's more difficult because you're kind of like, well, I don't know, I don't like either one, or I don't, I like them both, right? It's exactly the same throughout your life. You're going to be asked and in situations where you're making decisions all the time. They, my dear folks out here, I think you would agree with me that they've made a really good one to go to Huntington County CTC. That's one of the best decisions they can make because it empowers you to be the money earners of the future. Yes, thank you. Absolutely. Your choice is smart, it's strategic, and it sets you up. So, last question for you. Do you think we can predict, does anybody think we can predict the future? We want to try. Let's predict the future because they are the future, right? So how would we predict that? I think there's a way we can do it. Lyndon, may I ask your help again real quick? Come on out here. Grab one friend or two friends. Yeah, two friends. All right, here we go. Mike? Grab one of those. And grab 10 of those. May I toss it? Thank you much. May I have you change the slide for me? One more person, right? Who wants to play? Yeah, thank you. Here we go. Watch your head. All right, there we go. All right, open those babies up and pass them out. Just pass them to whoever will take one. They are distributing the fortunes. The fortune cookies, they are the lucky ones. Here we go. There we go. Whoever's willing to take one. We got it. Once you have one, crack it open and let's see what the fortunes say. Let's see who has a good one. Raise your hand if you have a good one. You can come on up here and share it. We are predicting the future, folks. Here it is. Here it is. Thank you so much. Oh, you don't have a fortune? All right, who's got one? Who's got a good one? We got one over here. All right, we got here 3 cookies. Come on, got another one? We got one coming up. We got another good fortune. Come on, who's got a good one? All right, here's our first fortune.
Mine says a lifetime friend SHC May. So who's that?
Oh, you said that.
I said that. I don't know who that is.
Oh, thank you so much. A lifetime friend. All right, here's another fortune. Thank you. Nice smile.
Enthusiasm can change the current situation.
Ooh, nice one. Thank you for sharing that. That's a great fortune. All right, one more. We've got another one. One more. Spicy cookie. Come on up here. Spicy cookie. There's always a good love cookie in the box. Spicy cookie. Here it comes.
At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we've got fortunes from our fortune cookies. And Some people like the magic 8 ball, like we always like to test, like what's a fun way to predict the future? And you know what? It's hard to say that we can do it. We can though say this about this crew right here, is that they are the future, right? I mean, they literally are, and they're bringing a set of skills into the mix that's going to improve the world we live in. And I think it feels like a big task, and I know they're up for it. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking the time to develop your skills the way you've done. It's something to be super, super proud of. So thank you, and thank you for eating the cookies. There we go. Mike? All right, so we're going to celebrate their technical smarts, but we're also going to celebrate the fact that they know how to solve problems, they know how to work in teams, and a whole lot more. You know, sometimes people miss that. They don't really get it, that when you go and you're in automotive or HVAC or welding or cosmetology or health or all those great programs, that they're learning tremendous skills. Not just like technically knowing how to do a scissor cut or sorry, I'm not, you can tell that I'm not in cosmetology. It's the whole package. So I hope you join me in how proud this moment is because they've done it. Thank you, Mike. Here we go. All right, so I want you to say, what is that? I also want to challenge you. Here's my final challenge. And that is that because you are the leaders of tomorrow with your technical skills, I want to challenge you to take some risks. The best things in our societies don't come from sitting back. They don't come from that. They come from people who are willing to sort of stretch themselves, get uncomfortable, and take some risks. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work, or it doesn't always work well. For example, we've got the Cheeto-flavored lip gloss. It didn't land very well. We got the next one, right? We got, yep. Anybody remember that? It's pretty old. Do you? It didn't stay on the market for long. It did come back for a while. I love the historian in the room. Thank you. I'm going to get you a fortune cookie. Yes, Crystal Pepsi. The young crowd probably never even heard of it. And now there's so many drinks, right? So, and this one is fascinating to me. So here's taking a risk. This is a fun fact if you didn't know about Play-Doh. Aside from the fact that lots of people love the smell of it, is the idea that it was originally designed to clean wallpaper. That's why Play-Doh was developed. It was developed to be able to clean the wallpaper off of walls. And what they found when they were testing the product and putting the product on the market is that guess what? Little kids like to play with it. And they're like, oh, wait a minute. Hey, we could take a risk here. If everybody likes to play with it, let's try it. Do you know how many packages of Play-Doh have been sold since then? Yeah. So these are the next Play-Doh masters right here. I love it. And I hope you'll join me, whoever you're connected to up here on the stage, I want you to continually challenge them to take some risks, put your skills out there, and be proud. Be very proud of what you can do. Thank you, Mike. The slide. Here we go. Because, guess what? That happens when you take risks. Literally, life gets better. Things improve. We have light. We have water. We have housing. These students touch all of that. Thank you, Mike. Here we go. So I want to just say and challenge you to make a commitment to yourself that you continue to stay proud of what you can do and you don't undersell yourself. You take risks because you have confidence and you know your skill set, and that anytime you have an opportunity to say that Huntington County bettered your life, you say it. You say it because it's a great, great school. Abraham Lincoln said that you transform a promise into reality through the idea of a commitment. So make a commitment tonight that you're going to take that with you. Thank you so much. And here we go. Yep. So I just wanted to thank you for having me, and I appreciate it, and congratulations, and enjoy your ceremony.
And thank you, Dr. McNally, for sharing those inspiring thoughts with us. And cookies. Okay, we're now going to move on to the Outstanding Senior Awards. And these are awards that are given to a student who has excelled in their program area and are chosen by the instructors. We are beginning with Auto Mechanics, Mr. Stevens.
I'd like to announce the auto mechanics outstanding seniors for AM and PM. They're choosing for good attitude, good attendance, always prepared. And the AM, Ethan Neal. And my PM outstanding senior got the highest score on the NAUTI written test and the highest score on our NAUTI performance test, Jocelyn Costanza.
Congratulations, Ethan and Jocelyn. Next up, computer networking, Mr. Frayne.
All right, good evening, everyone. So, for my AM student, I want to give a little background and give you the reason why this award's all the sweeter. So, I'm going to rewind the clock back a year. I joined HCCTC 1.25 years ago, and I arrived at the time when we had what was one of the legendary graduating classes. We had 2 students who went to Skills Nationals, became decorated there, and went on to find great success. And so, you know, when you have that kind of legacy lingering over the department, everybody inevitably measures themselves up to them. They're going, oh, I'm really nowhere close to what Matt and Pat were. Well, I had the joy over this year of watching my AM student eclipse that. Because I'm going to use a quote from Louis for any of the parents in the audience here. We all run our own races. So over the course of this year, this student sunk themselves into IT. They focused on the networking end. They said to me, Mr. Frayne, I want to go and be a network manager at a school or a medium-sized company. And over the course of the year, they worked on 3 programs, because my shop, when you're going to get certified in it, we have about 6 certificates you can earn, covering all parts of a computer. The student worked on 3 of them simultaneously, applying concepts from piece to piece, and walked out and did quite well with them. And on the side, just when you look at the 3 hours we have at VOTEC, they also experimented and started developing side projects. They made what I call the John Cena virus. It was this little thing that when you opened it, your computer crashed and John Cena's mug popped off and you'd hear the dee-dee-dee-dee. And whenever we had kids coming through to tour the school, I'd always go, Cameron, you gotta do the John Cena virus. Trust me, this is gonna secure enrollment. He's like, Mr. Frayne, that's played out. But I'm super proud of how far Cameron's come, and to any doubts that he might have, he has found his own success greater than last year's. So for AM, Cameron Banks, I want to give the award to. Now, for the PM, the student who found excellence in the afternoon section dove into the hardware end of things, tearing apart things. In addition to coming to school, coming to VOTEC, he works 3 jobs outside of school and also runs his own electronics repair business. So when he would come into class, he would go tear apart things for clients because at VOTEC, we work to offer our services to the community. And because of him, our repair queue got to a point when I would answer the phone this year and go, I'll be happy to repair your computer, but we got about a month-long queue of things that need to be repaired. And atop all this, he has been sinking himself so much into tearing things apart, learning how to fix new iPhones. He'd go, Mr. Frayne, I really hate what Apple's doing with the iPhone 15. And I go, well, what's that? Well, I made it impossible to, and I'll be honest, some of the jargon even eluded me at this point, and I've been at this madness for a while now. So I want to extend the PM award to Ben White. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cameron and Ben. Next up, construction trades, Mr. Weir.
The AM winner is kind of by default. He's my only senior in the AM, but actually he's getting this because he's an outstanding student. I couldn't imagine if I had a half a dozen kids in there, that anybody would have done a better job than him. So Logan Bowers. Now, I had quite a few seniors in the afternoon and kind of really bonded with these guys. But we had one, he was a skills officer, was on Teamworks last year, made it to states, was on Teamworks this year. I believe he got a bronze medal with districts. So this is for Kyler Gardner.
Congratulations, Logan and Kyler. Next up, cosmetology, Ms. McFadder.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce a remarkable senior cosmetology student. With dedication that knows no bounds, a personality that lights up every room, and an unyielding drive for excellence, she embodies the very essence of leadership. Her accomplishments speak volumes, scoring advanced on the written NOCTI and achieving a perfect 100% on her performance NOCTI. She's not just a student, she's a force to be reckoned with, inspiring us all to strive to be better and attain our goals. In addition to her exemplary academic performance, she has already secured a promising opportunity on graduation, as she has been offered a position at Lacey's Beauty Box in Huntington. Outstanding senior AM student is Trista Goshorn. It is also my honor to spotlight a cosmetology student whose dedication to her craft is truly exceptional. Going above and beyond, she has tirelessly completed her hours, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to her education. Not only is she proficient in her skills, but her ability to connect with clients sets her apart, leaving them feeling not just satisfied but delighted. Her leadership shines through as she guides her peers with wisdom and encouragement, achieving advanced on the written NOCTI and an impressive 97% on her performance NOCTI. She's proven herself as a standout in her field, destined for great success. Outstanding senior PM student is Jaylene Irwin.
Congratulations, Trista and Jaylene. Next up, culinary arts, Mr. Goodman.
Thank you. Okay, for AM culinary, we had two ladies that kind of battled it out. They both were really comfortable in the classroom. They did really well in their testing. When it came to the kitchen, neither of them, I think they would admit, were the most comfortable up until this year, and they both really turned it on and were impressive in their testing and in NOCTI testing and everything. So I'm very impressed with how they've matured over the past 3 years. But the tiebreaker was really, they both scored advanced on their NOCTI, but one scored slightly higher than the other. So the AM culinary student is Jenna Thompson. And then in the PM, we had 3 gentlemen that were battling it out, I guess you could say. 2 of which were on a team. I'm sure the news has come down all the way here to Southern Huntington that we took a team to State College High School and competed in the CHOP competition. And Huntington County Career and Technology Center won the competition. And 2 of these gentlemen were on the team. So very, very proud of them. But this gentleman has been in the program for the past 3 years. He's done absolutely everything you ever ask of him. Just keeps his head down and grinds, and just really proud of where he's come to today. So The outstanding senior in the PM is Dylan Reck.
Congratulations, Jenna and Dylan. Next up, electrical occupations, Mr. Kaufman.
Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to express gratitude to all 6 of my seniors. This is my first year as an instructor, and as most instructors who have done their first year will probably tell you, sometimes getting to know your seniors and getting into the same rhythm with each other can be very difficult. And I just want to thank each of them individually, and also to tell all of you here this evening that they have adapted and they have changed and adjusted, even though when there were times when it was frustrating. It involves some misunderstandings, confusion, and no small amount of frustration on both their parts. But I'm thankful for the willingness they exemplified to adapt and change to new leadership. This will greatly benefit them in their future careers. Thank you all, and I wish you the best. So, each year, as instructors were asked to choose 2 seniors, one from each session who rose above the standard and displayed leadership qualities and a thorough understanding of the program material. In the AM, this student honestly stood out most for his amount of improvement. At the beginning of the year, as he came into the program and as I got to know him, seeing the amount of potential that he had, and seeing that at times he wasn't quite reaching it, but as the year kind of went on, to see him rise to that level, to see him rise to challenges, to see him lead, to see him teach others who are younger than him was truly a remarkable thing to see. And I'm very proud of where he is today and his attention to detail and his willingness and ability to focus to get jobs done. He's a hard worker, and it's going to benefit him very, very much. And so the AM top senior is Mason Buckley. And in the PM, this senior was one of those seniors that I could tap on the shoulder for almost anything. Whether it was helping a younger student because I was with another student, or giving a very short rundown of a project in another area and having him take control, take the lead, and do it well. His commitment to things that are a little bit more of a specialty is very, very impressive. His ability to work independently, his ability to lead his peers. It really, really helps as a new instructor to know that there's at least one guy in the shop that I can say, hey, I just need this done, and I don't have to spend a lot of time explaining it. And it'll get done very well, and it will get done in a timely manner. This student has showed exemplary leadership and exemplary abilities, especially in scoring advanced on his written and his performance not B. And so the PM senior is Tristan Ross.
Congratulations, Mason and Tristan. Next up, health occupations, Mrs. Conley.
Family, friends, colleagues, and seniors of the Huntington County CTC. Accepting the role as health occupations instructor in February and stepping into my role teaching in March has been a journey filled with challenges and learning opportunities. Yet during this transition, I've been inspired by the character, dedication, and patience demonstrated by these seniors as I learn the ropes. Throughout their 3 years here at the CTC, this class has navigated through various challenges, including the impact of COVID, fluctuations in teaching staff, and adaptations to new instructional methods. Despite these hurdles, they have exhibited resilience, determination, and professionalism, qualities that are not only essential in the healthcare field, but also in any career path. Tonight, we come together to celebrate the achievements of our graduating seniors. It is a privilege for me to present the awards for outstanding seniors for the health occupations class. Our AM Outstanding Senior immediately emerged as a natural leader, showcasing confidence and an outgoing personality from the start. She readily volunteers to demonstrate skills and offer assistance to her peers. These leadership skills will serve her well in becoming an esthetician and opening her own business. I also want to note that she received a perfect score on the performance section of her NOCD. Please help me in congratulating Natalie Morgan on the graduation. In the PM session, our outstanding senior has consistently displayed dedication, completing tasks promptly, submitting assignments timely, and maintaining a positive attitude throughout. Her commitment to learning and to the health occupations program will serve her well in her journey to become a surgical technologist. Chastity Cromwell, congratulations on this achievement.
Congratulations, Natalie and Chastity.
I would also like to thank the Uniform Place in Huntington for donating a gift certificate, as well as Country Creations for donating a car freshie for each outstanding senior.
Next up, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration, or otherwise known as HVAC, Mr. Witters.
Good evening. In the AM, very difficult decision to make between two young individuals. I had the pleasure of having them both for 3 years. Both worked very well together as well as independently. Very respectful, and this year's outstanding senior in the AM is the best-selling cigar man in Huntington County, Francisco Boswell. Again, the PM was a very difficult decision as well. 3 years with this group of students. This student went above and beyond, not just in the shop, but in extracurricular activities, both at home, school. This year's outstanding senior in the PM is Kendon Hellman.
Congratulations, Frankie and Kendon. Next up, Public Health and Safety, Mr. Miller.
For my AM class, you know how special some of you are this year. There are so many of you, and it was very difficult to make a choice. For those students who choose this vocation, they are willing to ultimately potentially put their lives on the lines for any one of you or us. This is a substantial undertaking for any young person to choose. And as far as I'm concerned, they all deserve an award for being willing to serve all of us, especially as I get older. Might need you on the back of an ambulance someday. But until that day comes, this outstanding senior took above and beyond action from the very first moment I met them until now. They never stopped. They did not quit. When there was a fight, we fought. When there was pepper spray all over your face and you're drinking it, they fought. They endured. They stood tall. Through all the academics and all the rigorous challenges that I threw at this class, there's no question that one person pushed hard to finish the course in 2 years. Kate Childers. Thanks to the Woodward Public Safety Group and the Fire Store, Randy Hockenberry, every one of you will get one of these very nice string light flashlights to use with your fire duties in the future. My outstanding afternoon PM senior literally broke records. 104 certifications or certificates in this program. You see a few in your program manual. Our list is like this. It's very substantial. This young man will leave this program who is enlisted in the U.S. Army now, and thanks to his extra efforts, he'll be starting as an E3. That's not too shabby for a young man. Brady Taylor.
Congratulations, Katie and Braden. Next up, sports, exercise, rehabilitation therapy, or otherwise known as CERT. And this is Mr. Peachman.
Good evening, and thank you for that long introduction. You can't just say sir. I appreciate that. For the morning class, I've had these students for 3 years. There's 4 young ladies, and when I started 3 years ago, I did not have a single gray hair, and now I'm just about completely bald and gray. So they made it very challenging to make a decision. They all work hard. They've all been in the class on a regular basis. I'm proud to announce the morning AM Outstanding Senior as Miranda Howell. And for the PM, I only had 2 seniors, but they made it as difficult to decide as well. The outstanding senior for the PM for the CERT program is Allison Cantrell.
Congratulations, Miranda and Alan. Next up, welding with Mr. Brown and Mr. Kaufman.
Tonight it gives me great pleasure to announce these 2 students. Our AM student has put forth tremendous effort and hard work during his 3 years. He comes in with a positive attitude every day to class, excellent attendance, and a desire to succeed. AM goes to Noah Howard. Our PM award goes to a young man who worked very hard this past year. He competed in skills competition at the state level in welding fabrication. This award goes to Casey Edwards.
Congratulations, Noah and Casey.
I would like to introduce you to Nate Kaufman. Nate will be the new instructor. I'm past support.
I just want to say, after being in the trades for 25 years, first in the building trades and then the welding trade, it's a very big transition to step into a teaching role. And so I was very thankful to have somebody like Larry to work alongside me. these last 9 weeks. It's been a real blessing. And so I just wanted to take this time publicly to say thank you, Larry. I could not have asked for a better mentor and somebody to teach alongside with than you. I want to wish you all the best in your retirement. You definitely deserve it, and you will be truly missed. Thank you.
We will now begin our special recognition awards. And again, we're starting with Automotive Mechanics, Mr. Stevens.
Yeah, we have an award given from AutoZone for each one of our outstanding seniors. Hagan and Neil. And PM Jocelyn Castillo.
Next up, Construction Trades, Mr. Weir.
This first award we have is kind of new this year. We have an award called the Cody Banks Memorial Award. 5 years ago was my first year teaching, and Cody was a senior. Probably the most unique kid I've ever met in my life. People that know him know what I'm talking about. He passed away from stomach cancer this past year, and his parents wanted to help out somebody headed into the trades. So I'm going to give this to Logan Bowers. I think him and Logan would have been great friends. It's a $200 gift card to Lowe's and Home Depot for get him some tools to help him out on his way. This is the Golden Hammer. Wow, I think it goes all the way back to when the school was built. But this goes to an outstanding senior. It was really tough this year. I had a couple great ones. This was the toughest year I ever had to pick a winner for this. But this student, I had 2 seniors, both had almost identical NOCTI scores, almost identical grades. But this student is a junior, went to states and competed in construction trades and won the silver medal. This year we had an opening. He was actually able to go back to states and compete in plumbing. And I forget what Dr. Payne said was, we only dabble in plumbing. Well, this kid dabbled his way to the bronze medal. So 2 trips to states, a silver and a bronze medal is pretty hard to beat. So this Golden Hammer Award goes to Logan Bowers.
Next up, Cosmetology, and this will be awarded and presented by the Cosmetology OAC members.
Hello, my name is Jody Cresswell. I am a very proud 1985 graduate of the Career and Technology Center. I have used my career that I earned, I have used it for 38 years. I'm very proud of that. I have never hated going to work a day in my life, and I can only hope and pray that these students also feel that way. I, along with Susan Gartland, Michelle Sollers, Crystal Dimoff, we use our time twice yearly to be on the OAC committee. And we help the kids of today and tomorrow by doing that. We also give our time by testing the students for their 3rd year test. their NOCTI testing. Testing where we get to know the students during this testing. So this evening, I will be presenting the Shining Star Award. So ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I stand before you to honor our cosmetology star. This award is decided upon by industry salon owners and stylists, recognizing the most likely to excel in a salon. From the moment she walked into our cosmetology program, her passion for beauty and dedication to her craft shone brightly. With her skillful hands and creative flair, she has transformed clients and classmates alike, always with a smile and a reassuring word. Her talent, combined with her professionalism and commitment, make her the excellence in cosmetology. It's no surprise that she is recognized as the one that is likely to thrive in a salon. Congratulations, Trista Goshorn. Your future in the beauty business is as bright as your talent. Congratulations.
Next up, Culinary Arts, Mr. Goodman.
Okay, thank you. So this is for the first year, we get partnered with Curtsy Foods. They're a food distributor out of Erie, Pennsylvania. We use them quite often. And so I got with the food rep, and they were gracious enough to donate some nice gifts for this student. So the award is called the Curtsy Culinary Excellence Award. So this student is extremely passionate about culinary, about food service, which he better be, because he got a tattoo of a chef knife on his forearm. So he's pretty much pot committed at this point. He's come a long way in the 2 years that he's been in the program. He knows quite a bit. He still has a little bit to learn, but don't ask him that. This senior is Alex Gibson. Alex is also going to the United States Army before he goes on to his culinary challenge. So, congratulations.
Next, Electrical Occupations, Mr. Kaufman.
Voltage, the pressure from an electrical circuit's power source that pushes current through a conducting loop, enabling it to do work such as illuminating a light. I'm not up here to take the time to give a theory lesson on voltage. Just ask my students, I'm probably not that interesting. But the meaning of the word correlates to the meaning of this award, so bear with me. In my time spent talking with employers and industry partners, a recurring theme I heard was, if they're willing to work, that's all that we need, and we'll teach them how to do the rest. So, is it important to have quality training in things like safety, how to use tools, basic electricity, and electrical installation? Absolutely. That's why we're all here. After evaluating my time in industry and knowing what it takes to work in the electrical field day in and day out, I believe that a sound knowledge of the materials and processes we are doing is important. But I've also come to realize that hustle, grit, a teachable spirit, and a humble attitude are even more essential qualities to have than any of the skills your hands can do. Not because those skills aren't important, but because being dependable and willing is what allows you the chance to exercise the things you already know and to learn more about the things you don't. This is why I've chosen to create the High Voltage Work Ethic Award, an award that honors not necessarily the student with the highest skill level, but the student whose attitude, commitment, and diligence stands out among their peers. Things like being the last one done for the day because they're ensuring the shop and classroom are clean, always coming into the day determined to do their best, communicating with the instructor about what needs done and how to accomplish it, and having the integrity to do what is right, even when they don't think anyone will care or notice. Now the theory lesson. In electricity, voltage is essentially the pressure that pushes current through a wire to whatever it is powering, anything from a whole hospital to a light in your kitchen at home. In the same way, a strong work ethic is what drives companies and our industries forward with excellence. It is the bedrock of creating a good name for a company, building partnerships with contractors and customers, and ensuring a solid foundation for tradespeople to thrive and contribute to their trades and communities for years to come. Klein Tools has partnered with us for this award, as well as Valley Rural Electric Cooperative. Klein Tools actually has donated a set of pliers, lineman's pliers, that have outstanding graduates stamped on them, and they come in a rosewood case. And they have also donated a clamp meter. And Valley Rural Electric Cooperative has also donated a fluke clamp meter as well for this senior. So, because of all of this, I'm proud to say that the Electrical Occupations Program would like to honor one senior with this award as a way to encourage them to pursue as much technical knowledge as possible, but to pursue integrity even more. I would like to present to you the Electrical Occupations 2023-2024 and first ever recipient of the High Voltage Work Ethic Award, Tristan Ross of Southern Huntington School.
Next, HVAC, Mr. Witters.
Good evening again. The Golden Gate Award goes out to the best senior out of the 3 years that I have with that student. It's based on attendance, work ethic, attitude. This particular individual went above and beyond, not only in my shop, but also throughout the school and homeschool. This year's Golden Gauge Award goes to Kendon Hellman.
Next, CERT, Mr. Peachman.
As I had mentioned before, it was very difficult to decide on my outstanding AM and PM students, but I did want to recognize students that achieved accomplishments as well in my class. This student was, I consider, the most dedicated student, and I would like to thank her mom for even bringing her to school when she didn't want to be there. Sierra? The next student I wanted to recognize from the CERT class had the most improved NOCTI score, going almost doubling her score and just missing the advanced placement. Carissa Waite. The following student scored the highest on the performance NOCTI with a 96.7, Sophie Atherton. And the final student I would like to recognize from my class was the highest written score on the NOCTI, Trey Foreman.
Okay, the following awards do not appear in your program, and for that we apologize. However, I would like to invite the welding instructor, Mr. Kaufman, up to the podium to present the special recognition awards.
So we have 4 recognition awards that we're going to hand out this evening. But first, I want to congratulate all the seniors from the welding programs. This group of seniors had the highest combined scores of any senior group to come through the welding program on both their written and performance NOCTI test. And even in the short 9 weeks that I've been here with them, I really saw the hard work and dedication they put in to reach that achievement. I would also like to just encourage each of you to pursue what you're passionate about. Sometimes that takes a while to figure out, but through that process, embrace the opportunities that are in front of you and never stop learning and growing as individuals. And I want to wish all you guys the best. So our first special recognition award is from the American Welding Society, and that goes to Patrick Cunningham. Patrick was part of the group who competed in Skills USA this year, that placed 3rd in district and competed in the state competition for fabrication and design. Patrick will be joining the Army after graduation. This next senior is also receiving a recognition award from the American Welding Society. That is Nate McAleer. Nate competed in Skills USA in the coupon portion of the welding and placed 3rd in the district competition. I also just want to recognize Nate for his outstanding welding skills in the TIG welding process. The next senior is also receiving a recognition award from the American Welding Society, and that is Casey Edwards. Casey was also part of the group who competed in Skills USA this year and placed 3rd in districts and competed in the state competition for fabrication and design. Casey is currently co-oping with Reharts this spring and will continue to work there after graduation. And our last senior is receiving a recognition award from Dale Oxygen. It is a Lincoln welding helmet, and that is Noah Howard. Noah will be attending Pentec's welding program after graduation, where I'm sure he'll get a lot of use out of that Lincoln helmet. Thanks to you all, and I wish you the best.
And that concludes that portion of our awards. And now I would like to introduce our Skills USA State Officer, Kendon Hellman.
Absolutely, first and foremost, I just want to say, Mr. Kaufman, how have you been in this for 25 years? You look 20. That's what everybody was thinking while I was sitting back there. But first and foremost, I would love to express my appreciation and gratitude to our amazing faculty and staff that makes our school successful. Most importantly, those that have made this school amazing is those sitting right behind me, the graduating class of 2024. Look, we made it. These past 3 years have been spectacular to say the least, and it was my honor to represent every single one of you. Without your hard work and dedication, I have absolutely no idea how I would have the willpower and strength to proceed with all that I have accomplished. Knowing while I was on trips representing our school, you all worked your hardest to prepare yourself for tomorrow's workforce. And that is our motto, training tomorrow's workforce today. And that took me until today to realize that we're the graduating class to work tomorrow. And although, as I said earlier, you all have given me the strength to develop skills that seemed almost impossible without a trade school education. Thank you. To the parents, you need to give thanks to not only yourself for supporting your sons and daughters, but to thank them for giving their peers the strength to push through their struggling economy. As emotional as this is for me, I can only imagine the parents in front of me. Super proud of every single one of you. Unfortunately, tonight, there are some individuals behind me that have lost a parent or any family member, including myself. They are extremely proud of you and how far you have came, and all the mountains you have climbed, but remember, they still are with you. With a heavy heart, I just want to say thank you to each and every single parent, as you have been waiting 17 to 18 years for such a bittersweet moment. To the instructors and mentors, the tremendous debt that we owe you to learn your wisdom is unfathomable. Without you, we would not be here right now, on stage. Skills USA has changed my life completely, if you couldn't tell. Skills USA is a student-run organization that helps promote the dying workforce and helps strengthen the future for our economy for good. Skills USA offers you leadership opportunities, and I had not a clue what I was getting myself into. A year ago at graduation, there was a specific someone addressing the class ahead of him, and just thinking of how nervous that person was, and how he absolutely was not comfortable whatsoever, it was quite embarrassing. That person was me, before I got officially started as a state officer. From giving presentations in Portland, Maine, to running our fall leadership conference, to teaching participants the proper way to communicate, and finally departing at our state conference. It has been quite a ride. I just want to thank to all the instructors that came together as advisors and co-advisors to better professionalize our chapter. I'm very positive that Mr. Jeffrey Weir and Mrs. Stephanie Parks are so glad that they have no longer time to travel the country with me. But it has been quite the experience. At this time, I would like to recognize our Skills USA competitors that have competed at the district and state level. There's more of you. If you've competed in skills, please rise. This year, last year, the year before. With myself as a state officer, it is particularly fitting to gather and train our chapter officers to excellence. At this time, with Kyler Garner, Allison Cantrell, Trayson Poorman, Lincoln Miller, David Meyer, Mark Beck, Corbin Copenhaver, and Cameron Banks, please stand to be recognized. These students have demonstrated leadership, teamwork, dedication, and most importantly, commitment not only here, but at our fall leadership conference in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, especially when our van broke down. Skills USA has changed my life, like I said, and it hasn't stopped there. It permeated to all of the officers who truly understood the importance of promoting our workforce and our education. Finally, I just want to give a big thank you to Mrs. Doty and me and Mrs. Roberta Johnston for making the past year the best year and the most memorable year of my life. Now, you don't want to rise. The courage and determination these women have put towards the student-run organization truly shows how inspiring they are. Many would be very lucky to work alongside both of you. Thank you. To the class of 2024, are you ready for the workforce? Are you ready to show your skills and expertise to further benefit our country? With this school, what are we not ready for? With the completion of tonight's ceremony, we are workforce ready. From working relentlessly in the shops, doing book work, hiding in Mrs. Stephanie Parks' office and acting like faculty, to assemblies, and most importantly, the fun days. I'm not quite sure how to move on now, knowing a place I held so tightly will be distant and a blur to me. Congratulations to the seniors and their families. Finally, if you haven't forgotten anything, here's this, and you will never want to forget this. My name is Kenan Hellman, teaching and preaching to you all that you can do anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Kendon. At this time, we're going to move along to the certifications, and you will see the names of the students that have worked diligently in addition to their coursework to achieve industry-recognized credentials. I will ask the students to rise in recognition of their hard work, starting with the Automotive Mechanics Program. Would the OSHA 10 certified students please stand? Computer networking. At this time, would the PC Pro certification recipient please stand? Would the Network Pro certification recipients please stand? Next, construction trades. Would the OSHA 10 certified students please stand? Please remain standing if you have achieved the American Ladder Institute Safety Certification. Cosmetology. The cosmetology seniors have earned the following certificates: Barbicide, Barbicide COVID-19, the Be Healthy Initiative, and Sheer Haven Domestic Violence. Would the certified recipients please stand? Culinary Arts. If you have Serve Safe Manager certification, please stand. Would the Serve Safe Handler certified students please stand? Electrical occupations. If you have earned your OSHA 10 certification, please stand. Please remain standing if you have earned the American Ladder Institute Safety Certification. Next up, health occupations. The health occupation students have received the following certificates: OSHA Healthcare Certification, First Aid Certification, CPR Certification, and PC Home Direct Care Certification. Would those students earning these certificates please stand? Next, HVAC. Would those earning the EPA Universal 608 please rise? Those earning OSHA 10 certification, please stay standing. Public health and safety students have earned many certificates, including CPR, first aid, NIMS or the National Incident Management System 100, 200, 700, and 800. Hazmat awareness, Intro to Fire Service Module 1, Fire Ground Support Module 2, National Wildfire Coordination Group, and that's also known as MWCG or S-130. Pepper spray, they didn't like that very much. Tactical handcuffing and tactical baton training. Would the certification recipients please stand? Next, CERT. If you have earned the OSHA 10 certification, please stand. And if you have earned the CPR certification, please stand. Next, one of our auto mechanic seniors has completed the requirements for a certified safety inspector. Will the senior earning his Pennsylvania Certified Inspection Mechanic License please stand? When you need your car inspected, he's your guy. In addition to earning all of the foundational certificates for their program, some of our seniors have completed the requirements to sit for national and state recognized certifications, but they are awaiting the certification exam portion. Students that had the opportunity to satisfy the requirements for the Cosmetology State Board licensure, please stand. Please rise once more if you have been recognized for achieving any of these industry recognized certifications. This group standing in front of you is a visual testament to our instructors who have worked so hard to ready our students for the workforce of tomorrow. I present to you our certified workforce of today and tomorrow. We have something new this year. The American Eagle Paper Mills Incorporated, located in Tyrone, Pennsylvania, sponsored the Challenge Program Incorporated. This program is a motivational program for all students, grades 10 through 12, with a mission to motivate students to develop the habits required to succeed in school and their careers. These sponsors could not be with us this evening due to a scheduling conflict. However, they came to the HCCTC earlier this week to present awards to the seniors that have met their criteria. At this time, we would like to recognize those seniors who received awards. The Attendance Award. This award was presented to Connor Beatty in welding. Please stand, Connor. The next award was the STEM Award. This award was presented to Allison Cantrell from CERT. Please stand, Allison. The Community Service Award. This award was presented to Allison Cantrell in CERT. Academic Improvement. This award was presented to Logan Bauer from Construction Trades. And the last one was Academic Excellence. The recipient of this award was Allison Cantrell from CERT. We want to thank the American Eagle Paper Mills Company. Okay, change it up a little bit. At this time, I'd like to call up our CHAMP advisors, Laura Hicks and Sammy Kaufman.
So as a new teacher, I roped Sammy into assisting me this year as a co-advisor. So I think I have him on the hook though for a little while. He quite enjoyed himself. In March, over 500 students converged on the campus of Juniata Valley High School to celebrate a decade of love. By the end of this night, this amazing group of students had raised $133,887.09. And I can tell you that for certainty because I counted it. Moved by this event, a community member felt compelled to make a donation to make it an even $135,000 that these students raised, a fully run student organization, completely fueled by, powered by compassionate and energetic teams that not only unite all of the county schools, but an entire community behind this movement. This year, we were pleased to give recognition to our graduating captains from the Huntington County Career and Technology Center CHAMP team. You'll see that each one of them have a medallion that they wear at graduation. So if you represented the Huntington County Career and Technology Center as a senior CHAMP captain, would you please rise? Thank you for your dedication to our team.
As the HCCTC Press Club Advisor, I am honored to present the Outstanding Press Club Reporter Award. This award will recognize and commend the student reporter whose contributions to the Daily News Press Club page were of the highest quality and exceeded the established criteria. This student was diligent, met deadlines, used creativity, worked closely with myself, and learned how to get information for her articles. She submitted 7 articles in 2 years, and 5 of those articles were selected as the weekly winner, earning her $125. The following senior has been selected as this year's Outstanding Press Club Reporter. This award goes to Allison Cantrell. Next up, Dr. Payne will present our National Technical Honor recipients.
This is quite a privilege for me to present this for numerous reasons. We have not had anybody inducted into the National Technical Honor Society since before I started, which was before COVID, so 2018, 2019. And every year, Mrs. Parks would come up to me and say, hey, you need to do this. I'd be like, yep, it's a great idea. All of a sudden, it's here, and it didn't get done. Well, this year, we set up some criteria, and we chose some students. The criteria was very stiff. Obviously, everyone was eligible, but you had to maintain a 3.0, not only at our school, but at your sending school. You had to have less than 10 absences per year for all 3 years that you were here. And you also had to have, and this was the kicker, 0 disciplinary referrals. So at this time, as I call your name, please come up and get a certificate. One other thing you're going to notice is these students also have white stoles that they are wearing tonight in honor of this. The first student is Logan Bowers. The next student, Allison Cantrell. By the way, I brought all these students into the conference room before they knew they were getting this. It was myself, and Mrs. Parks, and Mike Douglas, who's the disciplinarian. And we didn't tell them why they were there. We're like, this is just not a good situation, people. And I wish you could have seen some of the faces. It was a cruel joke, but it was kind of funny at the time. Next up, Jaylene Irwin. Kendon Hellman. Noah Howe. Jordan Kaufman. Nathan McAleer. Tristan Ross. Thank you.
We have reached the part of the program where we want to honor our special award winners. The first award, the Leadership Award, which is sponsored by the Huntington County Bar Association and Ronald N. Repack, Esquire, with Dylan, McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham. This award is being presented tonight by Ethan Wilk, Esquire.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Ethan Wilt. I'm here on behalf of the Huntington County Bar Association. My full-time job is with the District Attorney's Office. The award that I'm going to be presenting is the Leadership Award. I think that begs two questions. What is a leader, and what is leadership? A leader is more than just a title. It's not just a status. It's not just a position. It's more than that. And leadership is more than just managing people and telling them how to do their job. I think the best definition of leadership that I've ever heard is that a leader isn't just a person in charge, is a person who is responsible for the persons in his or her charge. I think the greatest misconception we have about leadership is that it's an inherent skill, that only a few among us have what it takes to be a leader. And that couldn't be further than the truth. All of you here tonight, you have so many skills. You're emerging straight out of K through 12 with skills. It took me 19 years of schooling as a lawyer just to develop skills, and all of you are emerging right out the gate with a handful of skills that will immediately impact your community. So I couldn't be prouder of you, but I think it comes with a great responsibility. And just as you're going to hone your skills over the course of your lifetime, I want to urge you not to forget about your leadership skills. Because if you continue to work on those, to hone them, to train them, I'm confident that not only will you impact your life, not only will you impact the lives of your family and friends, but you'll impact your community, your state, and your country. Tonight, I'm here to present an award to a single student. And this award goes to the student who best commands authority or influence by bringing groups together for mutual benefit. The student selected for this award has demonstrated leadership at the Huntington County Career and Technology Center, and he has grown tremendously over the course of the past 3 years. This year's award recipient has demonstrated that he is a natural-born leader. He has a spark within him that helps encourage and lift other students and staff. He's a strong character, and he is well respected by his peers. This student has served as the Huntington County Career and Technology Center Skills USA President, Skills USA State Officer, and Champ Captain. At Southern Huntington County High School, he's Student Council Vice President and FBLA President. He shows his leadership skills daily by not only knowing when to lead, but also knowing when to follow, and that a good leader leads by example. So tonight it's my great pleasure and honor to present the Leadership Award to Kendon Helliman.
Congratulations, Kendon. Next, we have the Citizenship Award, and this is sponsored by the Mutual Benefit Group and will be presented by Mallory Anderson.
This award was established to recognize and commend the student who has devoted time and effort in activities that benefits his or her community and school. The student selected for this award has been very involved in both the HCCTC and Huntington area high school. This student is a great leader, was an HCCTC Skills USA officer, and placed 3rd at the Skills USA district competition. He scored advanced on both the written and performance sections of the NOCTI exam. He volunteered for his community, maintained great attendance and grades, all while playing sports and working a part-time job. He plans on furthering his schooling and will continue to demonstrate his dedication to his community. On behalf of the Mutual Benefit Group, it is my pleasure to present the Citizenship Award to Trayson Corman.
Congratulations, Trey. Our next award, the Huntington County Rotary Club sponsors our Most Dedicated Student Award. This award will be presented by Mr. Andy Seipar.
This award is presented to a senior who has willingly devoted his or her time in helping to promote the Huntington County Career and Technology Center. This year's award goes to a young woman who has been extremely helpful to her fellow classmates and to others in the school. She has proven that through hard work, she can accomplish tasks in a timely manner. She always has a very positive attitude and an even better work ethic. She is dedicated to the HCCTC yearbook staff and co-organized an HCCTC benefit in memory of a friend and classmate who was tragically killed in a car accident. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the Huntington Rotary Club's Most Dedicated Student Award to Emily Geiser.
Congratulations, Emily. Attendance is a very important factor in career success. The Jack M. Shuck Agency sponsors the Excellence in Attendance Award, and this will also be presented by Mr. Andy Seipar.
This award goes to the Huntington County Career and Technology Center student senior who has attained the best attendance record in grades 10 through 12. Attendance figures for this award are based on the student's Career and Technology Center attendance as well as their home school attendance. The recipient of this award has had excellent attendance during her years of study at the Career and Technology Center, missing just 6 days in 3 years. She scored advanced on her NOCFE exams in both the written and performance sections. Her A average and her attendance qualified her for the HCCTC National Technical Honor Society. She is a dedicated student with a positive attitude and an even better work ethic. It is my pleasure to present the Shuck Insurance Agency Excellence in Attendance Award to Jordan Kaufman.
Congratulations, Jordan. The Huntington High School Alumni Association sponsors a scholarship which will be presented by Ms. Cheryl Ritchie and Ms. Sally States.
Good evening. The Huntington Area Alumni Association Scholarship is a scholarship presented to Huntington seniors who are planning to attend a post-secondary school. This year, there are 2 scholarships. The first recipient is enrolled in the SERP program. Her instructor describes her as a model student that all instructors wish they had, adding she will be successful in whatever she chooses to do. She has taken on various leadership roles, serving as a Skills USA officer for the last 2 years. She jumped out of her comfort zone last year and competed in the Skills USA District Team Contest. This year, she competed in Action Skills at District and won first place. She went on to states, placing second, narrowly missing winning first place, moving on to nationals. She has been a photographer and editor of the HCCTC yearbook and an HCCTC Press Club reporter for 2 years. 5 of her submitted articles were selected as weekly winner in the Daily News. Her grades are well above average, making her a member of the HCCTC's National Technical Honor Society and the Huntington Area High School's National Honor Society. She maintains a part-time job at Sheets while participating in Huntington High School's cheerleading, marching band, and indoor color guard. That takes a lot, trust me. She has been accepted at Shippensburg University and will attend there in the fall. On behalf of the Huntington High School Alumni Association, I am proud to present the first of this year's Huntington High School Alumni Association $2,000 Scholarship Award to Allison Cantron.
Congratulations, Allie.
At this time, it is my pleasure to tell you a little bit about our second scholarship winner. The second recipient is also enrolled in the CERT program. This student's instructor describes him as a very motivated individual who has a great desire to learn. He has a great work ethic and ability to assist other students. He was the highest scoring senior in the CERT program in the NOCTI exams, achieving advanced in both the written and the performance sections. He was a Skills USA officer and placed third in the job interview contest at the Skills USA District competition. He lettered in wrestling and football at Huntington Area High School. And once a month, he volunteers with the military cheer handing out food to the veterans. He plans to enter the reserves and serve our country and continue his education at a four-year college in majoring in physical therapy. On behalf of the Huntington Area High School Alumni Association, I'm proud to present a scholarship to Tyson Portman.
Congratulations, Trey. The award for Outstanding Post-Secondary Student is sponsored by the Blue Juniata VFW Post 5754 and is being presented today by Ms. Laura Hicks.
The Outstanding Post-Secondary Student Award goes to an outstanding adult student enrolled in a daytime program who has achieved individual accomplishments through their programs here at the Huntington County Career and Technology Center. In a time where there has been a great shift and a focus of importance on career and technical skills, the Huntington County Career and Technology Center has seen a surge in secondary student enrollment over the last few years. Space has become extremely limited for adults since we have seen secondary enrollments go from 250 students to almost over 400 students. So currently, we have no adult students enrolled in any of our daytime programs. So the decision was made by our team to look at awarding a secondary student that has applied and been accepted to return to the Huntington County Career and Technology Center as a post-secondary student. This student has been working hard in the electrical program towards his goal of being a lineman. Part of that goal is to obtain his CDL, and the student will return to the HCCTC in July for the commercial driving program. It is my pleasure to award Outstanding Post-Secondary Student Award to Mason Buckley.
Congratulations, Mason. Before I introduce our next presenter, I would like to recognize 4 seniors who participate in the Cooperative Education Program. This program offers students the opportunity to receive CTE program area credits while working for area businesses and earning a paycheck. Could you please stand when I recognize you for your co-op work experience? Dalton Ardrey, Automotive Mechanics, and Dalton is doing his co-op at the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Stay standing. Stay standing. Casey Edwards. Casey's in our welding program, and he is currently co-oping at N.E. Rehart and Sons, Incorporated. Gage Price. Gage is in our construction trades program, and he is co-oping at D.C. Goodman and Sons, Incorporated. Last but not least, Caden Riley, Automotive Mechanics program, and he is also co-oping at Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Thanks, gentlemen. The award for an outstanding cooperative education program, student, is sponsored by the Simpson Hunt Post 107 American Legion and is being presented tonight by Mr. Lawrence Beatty.
Good evening, everybody. When I first came in, the first question they asked was, did you have your little speech cheat sheet? And I said, yeah. She goes, well, if you don't want to go by it, you don't ever have to go the whole thing. I'm like, boy, did they make a mistake, because I like to talk. But I promise I won't go on. But the first thing I'd like to do, I'm a 20-year retired veteran, and I would like all the individuals who have committed to a service group to please stand and be recognized to everybody. The guys with the banners, and I understand there's somebody with a lot of banners. Thank you. Very career-worthy. I have 20 years that, to be thankful for everything I've learned in leadership skills especially. The other thing is, when they asked me to come up here and speak, it really meant a lot to me because I also spent 20 years in the Department of Corrections in the field of corrections education. And one of my goals that I wanted to achieve and did achieve was I looked at the training, education, vocational training stuff, and I said, you know, every one of the people, the inmates, I have to call them inmates, was working, doing something throughout the corrections institutions all over the state. And I thought, well, we have to, just like here, we have to couple the training with job training, actual hands-on stuff. And we have to get them training with training certification, real certification that they actually can go out and get jobs in. And that was my career goal, and that's how I ended up at central office, because I took it to the whole state to not just call them workers, but to call them career service people. So anyway, as commander, I like to recognize people in these capacities and recognize their achievements. And so cooperative education meant a lot to me. So as a program, recognize it as a program that allows students to combine classroom instruction with on-the-job kind of training in the career area related to their CTC program. The recipient of the Outstanding Cooperative Education Student Award is a student in the Automotive Mechanics program and did his co-op experience at the PennDOT Garage in Huntington. His supervisor says he exhibits a positive attitude and desire to learn. So tonight it is my pleasure on behalf of the American Legion Simpson Hunt Post 107 to present the Outstanding Cooperative Education Student Award to Dalton Audrey.
Congratulations, Dalton. The next award is our Special Achievement Award. It's sponsored by Kish Bank, and tonight it will be presented by Mrs. Heidi Leonard.
Good evening. This award goes to the student who, through personal motivation, has had major accomplishments in academic and vocational studies. This year's winner is a student who is very deserving of this award. The student is an excellent student who's motivated and hardworking. A responsible student, his instructor states that he has demonstrated his ability to lead by serving as an officer in his program, competing in Skills USA competition, leading multiple class mentoring activities, and setting a new academic achievement record with 103 certifications earned throughout his 3 years at HCCTC. In addition, he has been participating in preparatory activities for his pending deployment as being enlisted with the U.S. Army. On behalf of Kish Bank, it is my pleasure to present this year's Special Achievement Award to Braden Taylor.
Congratulations, Braden. Our Our last award tonight is presented each year to the outstanding vocational technical student. This award is sponsored by Mid-Penn Bank and Sam's Garage. To present the award tonight is Ms. Corey Folk and Todd Wilson.
Good evening. Congratulations, guys and girls. I'm Todd Wilson. I run Sam's Garage in Huntington. And I just wanted to say, I'm a former student from the VOTEC, graduated in '95. And it's awesome to see the amount of kids that are graduating tonight. When I graduated, it wasn't that many. So it's awesome. And I support the VOTEC more than anything. And I hope our community continues to do that also. Thank you.
Huntington County Career and Technology Center's oldest award, the Outstanding Vocational Technical Student Honor, is based on academic and vocational achievements, as well as community service and involvement in school activities and outstanding leadership qualities. Previous recipients have set high standards for themselves and their fellow students. The student selected for this award has repeatedly demonstrated his dedication to this school and his community. He has a strong sense of responsibility, is well disciplined, and displays initiative. His intelligence, coupled with his maturity and sense of humor, are characteristics that people notice, and we've noticed that tonight. He treats his friends with sincerity and teachers with respect. He is a dependable, self-motivated individual who is also a good team player. His instructor states that his work ethic and academic ability are above average, and his desire to excel is displayed every day by the effort he exerts to be successful. His excellent grades and attendance have made him a proud member of the HCCTC's National Technical Honor Society. His ability to deliver a speech and capture an audience is evident to all his audiences. His last 18 months have been excessively demanding and challenging while being elected to one of the highest leadership roles, Skills USA State Central Regional Vice President. He plans to work in the HVAC field in hopes of opening his own business someday. It's my pleasure and Todd's pleasure to present the Outstanding Vocational Technical Student Award to Kendon Helm.
Congratulations, Kendon. And congratulations to all of our award winners this evening, and a special thanks to our sponsors and our presenters. We are truly grateful for your support. Please join me in thanking them and congratulating our seniors. At this time, we would like to present our graduates with their certificates. And I would like to ask Dr. Payne, Mr. Douglas, and the instructors to form the receiving line. We will begin with automotive mechanics. Please stand. Carlton Anderson. Dalton Patrick Ardrey. Dennis Chesney. Jocelyn Angeline Costanza. Gavin Lohr. Ethan Paul Neal. Mackenzie Francis Randolph. Caden Riley. Andrew Smoyer. Boston Scott Stallman. Computer networking. Cameron Banks. Terry Lee Kaufman. Savannah Lee Hunter. David Jacob Nicholas Meyer. Zoe Walker. Benjamin Wyant. Construction trades. Logan Paul Bowers. Kyler Robert Garner. Alexander Matthew Gladfelder. Nathaniel Wayne Hess. Lincoln Jacoby Miller. David Dwayne Myers. Gage Lucas Price. Ashton Ryan Steele. Camden Jeffrey Walker. Cosmetology. Maddie Renee Brennan. Kendra Cruz. Jaylene Irwin. Trista Ray Lynn Goshorn. Haley Marie Grissinger. Shelby Ann Marie McClintock. Olivia Rosaline Rank. Serena Robinson. Amira Christine Shelton. Culinary Arts. Alex Gibson. Jordan Lynn Kaufman. Gage O'Banion Kling. Dylan Presley Reck. Jenna Elaine Thompson. Electrical occupations. Please stand. Mark Beck. Mason Buckley. Cameron Elizabeth Kateri. Benjamin Freeburn. Tristan Wade Ross. Austin James Sheehan, excuse me. Health occupations. McKenna Ray Bulick. Mackenzie Joy Burge. Emma Grace Clapper. Chastity Nicole Cromwell. Bobby Christine Gist. Alexis Marie McCartney. Natalie Ann Morgan. Rachel May Varner. HVAC refrigeration. Francisco Boswell. Cody Wyatt Seifer. Emily Marie Dysard. Kendon Tyler Hellman. David Scott Kester. Chase Alexander Middlecoff. Janielle Nieves. Matthew William Schwartz. Public health and safety. Damian Bub. Ethan Conway. Corbin Copenhaver. Charisma Jade Elizabeth Kramer. Cadence Gilbert. Michaela Jaslyn Hahn. Braden William Taylor. Cert. Sophie Atherton. Allison Blair Cantrell. Miranda Hauk. Trayson Scott Porman. Sierra Sanchez. Carissa Wade. Welding. Connor Beatty. Patrick Cunningham. Dylan Detweiler. Casey Edwards. Noah Hauk. David Johnson. Nathan McAleer. Brady McMahon. Jacoby Norris. Congratulations, graduates. Now, Dr. Payne. Dr. Payne would like to acknowledge the efforts of the people who made this evening possible.
I have some comments to make, but I got told that I'm the only thing standing between these guys and the end of the night, so I'm going to abridge some of them and make them quick, I promise. There's a few people I'd like to thank, starting with the seniors. You'll be graduating in the next few weeks. We have enjoyed sharing time with you, and thank you for your dedication and hard work. I would like to thank our business and industry partners who participated in our program, who presented the awards to our seniors. Without your support, many of these awards would not be possible. We sincerely appreciate your support. I would also like to thank the administrative staff from all 4 sending schools, and I know several of them are here tonight, as well as our JOC members, which are also board members from those sending schools. Thank you. I'd like to thank Kathleen McNally for speaking tonight. She lives in West Virginia, so she came up today and she had to head back, but thank her. Parents and guests, thank you for spending this special day with us, and we know you're as proud of your children as we are. I would like to thank our faculty and staff. These are the individuals who play a major role in our students' lives. Seniors, they have helped you mature, they have helped you grow, and they have guided you towards setting and reaching your short-term goals. They have also given you the tools required to achieve many of your long-term goals. There's no doubt in my mind, the combination of our staff, students together, make the Huntington County CTC one of the best in the Commonwealth. I'm sure seniors will agree with me when I say we appreciate the efforts of the instructors, their knowledge and support. But above all else, we appreciate the fact they are here day in and day out. I'd like to give the instructors and staff a round of applause, please. I would also like to recognize a staff member, and he's been recognized tonight already as well, Larry Brown, who is retiring this year after 10 years with the CTC. I can tell you Larry has forgot more about welding than most people in this room know, and that's a fact. Lastly, seniors. If you're planning on going directly into the workforce, please stand and remain standing. If you are planning on going to post-secondary school, attending this trade school, or a four-year institution, please stand. Last but not least, if you're planning on entering the military to serve our country, please stand. I would like to thank you for your service in advance. Last but not least, there's two statements I always say that I leave with the seniors every year. One of them is on my email. The first one is, show respect even to people who don't deserve it. Not as a reflection of their character, but as a reflection of yours. And lastly, there is never a wrong time to do the right thing. Thank you.
I have a few reminders for this evening. Seniors who won awards, you need to report to the stage for pictures directly after you recess into the hallway. Come back with your robes, please, and your prizes. You will need to get your picture taken for the Daily News. Then you may go and get your pictures taken with your family, as well as all the students. All of you students. Where do we put our gowns at the end of the night? There we go, you were listening. Very good. Okay, gowns go in the bins in the lobby. Presenters, if you're still here with us, we appreciate that. We thank you. And if you could please report to the stage for pictures as well. Family members, we have yearbooks on sale out in the lobby for $10. We told the kids that you would pick up the tab for that. Okay. Well, those are my reminders. Again, many thanks for spending the evening with us. We appreciate you all so much, and your kids. And our seniors, we wish you the best. We wish you well, and we're going to miss you. Thank you, and good night. Award winners, please report to the stage.